Hello there, my name is Claire. Welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I'm going to be doing a shell challenge in The Sims 4. This is a shell challenge made by Rainbow Cat Mom on The Sims 4 Gallery, and I found this shell through Instagram, and it is the Plum Bob Fall Shell. This is a shell challenge that is due later this week, and so I thought I would share what I did for this shell. I'm pretty sure I rotated the shell. This shell on the gallery should be on the back side, but I wanted to rotate it to have a little bit bigger of an entryway into the home. And so now we are going to be working on the little porch area in the front of the house. On the second level above this porch area, you will see that I made a larger balcony area. It didn't say anything in the rules I couldn't do, but I could have this extended piece balcony over the porch, but I was afraid that it was inhabiting the rules of the challenge, so I did make it smaller, but there are still all the items that I originally putted up on that balcony. It is a little bit more snug, but I think it looks kind of cuter with it being tinier. So we are now in the entryway to this home. I made this home for 1 to 2 Sims and a dog, so I was kind of thinking that this area would be like a good spot to house the leashes for the dog. Got some nice boots and shoes in this mudroom area. I was really trying to go for the fall colors, or red, green, yellow, and orange in this home. And so we are going to be using the Cats and Dogs expansion pack and the new mudroom kit. I forgot the actual name, but it's the mudroom kit. So we are just going to be adding a lot of these cabinets. I wanted to have the red be prominent in this front area just because it's really matches the trees on the outside. And you can't really see that during the video because I'm, well, one, focusing more on the inside of this home, but I didn't change the seasons over to the fall season, and I guess that is another pack I used for this build is the seasons pack. I'm sorry, I usually forget one pack when I say I'm doing a pack exclusive build. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that toilet paper roll is from the sleep bathroom kit. So no sleep bathroom kit in this build. I did double check. I do try to be strict with myself about not overly using packs in one build. Sometimes it's hard, I forget the fence post is from the backyard pack, and so if you have any build suggestions for me, make sure to leave them down in the comments. I always am looking to see what pack restriction builds you want me to do, or a family size somebody would want me to do. And so we are now in the main living room area. I'm going to be using the picture frame TV that came with a battle pass in The Sims over the holiday season, but it does have a nice little pumpkin pictures, and that would be perfect for this build, and it is a smaller item and it counts as an art piece. So we are just going to be making a little dog area underneath the stairs. I am not fully sure if this is functional for the pets, but I wanted to have a cute little under the stairs item down here, and I feel like this area is just a cute little spot for that area. And now we're going to be working the home office area. It did say in the description on Instagram to make a cozy autumn/fall home, and I do feel like computers can be a little bit cozy, just like a nice cozy gaming session, or maybe the sim was inspired by what they saw on a walk with their dog, and so they wanted to like write a little cozy story about that on their computer. And so we're going to be using the desk and chair from the Cats and Dogs pack, and I wanted to use a cute little calendar because it has the red and orange fall colors in the coloring. And I should probably also mention the wallpaper is inspired by the changing leaves on the trees, with it being yellow, green, and red. So we are just going to be finishing decorating this desk area, and then we're going to be heading into the kitchen area once we figure out a little orientation of all the items, and going to be adding some rugs into the space. I didn't add any carpet into this like first level because I thinking realistically that would be really hard to clean. I feel like hardwoods are a little bit easier to clean in a small space. So we are just going into the bathroom, and this is a very small bathroom. I did make the walls medium wall height so I could fit the door underneath the stairs into this space, and I feel like in a way that this is one of my favorite spots in the house. I feel like it's just a bathroom layout that I don't normally do, and so it was just kind of fun to like figure out a new layout for this space. Well, I was originally trying to do a bathroom layout that I normally do, but then I ended up doing something that I do normally do. But I still like this bathroom. I feel like it's just like the colors and the wallpaper is just something I don't like normally use, and I want to add another little pop of yellow, and so I added the bathrobe into the onto the door, I should say. And now we are going into the bath, or into the kitchen, leaving the bathroom. And this is a very tiny bathroom. The shell, when I downloaded it, still had some existing walls in the home, and I wanted to kind of like keep those walls, and so like this area is original to the build, and so we are just going to be adding a sink and going to be adding a stove. It's a very small kitchen, but I did manage to fit a food bowl for the dog, and then we're going to be adding some upper cabinets into the kitchen. I do also add another layer of cabinets, another like short, skinny layer on top, because I realized that like since they're medium wall height that it's like kind of hard to like reach, but I felt like I needed to be like very flat on the top, and so I just added another layer of cabinets, and then I just kind of lower the ones on the side down. So we're just going to be adding a home security system and a home like temperature thermometer setting item. So we are now just going to be adding some decorations. This part was very tricky because I couldn't get it to the right level of the microwave, and since this is a small kitchen, this was kind of like the best spot to clutter up the kitchen, because I did want to make sure your Sims had at least two spots to cook, and so we are just going to be adding a lot of these items onto the microwave. And I feel like this is just kind of, I feel like we could like actually slot items onto the microwave. So we're just going to be doing a little bit of rearranging with the dog bed and dog door, and then going into the backyard now. So I do have a telescope, an art easel, and a little like outdoor dining space out here. And when I put down that telescope, I was like, wait, did I put a telescope down in my last week's video where I did a zodiac home for Virgos? And I wanted to have like a telescope in every zodiac home I did, and I forgot to add a telescope. So right back to this build, we are going to be adding Patchy the Scarecrow and a little garden area because I feel like fall and autumn is like kind of coincides with like a harvest season. So now we're just going to be adding a little area for the dog to have its little toys, and now we are on the second level, and I'm going to be making a little like book area up here. This area is just very simple. I couldn't fit too much, or I didn't want to fit too much up here because it is such a small space, but now we're going to be adding a bed. I wanted to go for this quilted pattern because it reminded me of all the colors that come with the leaves changing in the fall season, and I felt it went well with this picture from the seasons pack. And now we're going to be adding a mirror into the corner. Very simple bedroom because it is a small bedroom, but I feel like I got this space to work out well. So going to be adding a rug and going to be adding some items onto the side tables. I really enjoy lighthouses. Lighthouses are one of my favorite things, and so that's one of my favorite things in the cats and dogs pack is this light, and there is a lighthouse picture. So I did include both of these items in my build. So we are going to be adding some dog treats on top of the refrigerator and going to be adding a laundry basket. And again, this is a very simple bedroom. I was trying to put like kind of more like practical items in here, like with the laundry basket. And then I have a dresser, and then there is access to a balcony off of this bedroom. I do want to add some blankets into the main living area. That was like one of my original ideas when I was like floor planning this space. I just kind of forgot when I was down here at the beginning of the video. So we're just going to be adding a few more details. We're going to be adding these cute little reefs, and I thought it would be kind of cute, like if like for storytelling purposes, if like the dog was like collecting these sticks, and then the human or the sim made them into these cute little reefs. And so now we're going to be decorating and making this balcony area accessible. So I have a chess table and an art easel and a dog bed up here. And like I said at the beginning, I do make this area a little bit smaller to have a little bit more of the original shape of the shell because I wasn't sure if it was like crossing any rules, but we are getting close to the screenshots of the video, so I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up on your way out, and if you haven't yet, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. We are at 142 subscribers, and I can't thank you enough. So I hope to see you all next week for another Sims 4 video. Bye!